very, very disappointed. Same again.
Yeah, it was. I was very disappointed the fact that we got the game back. But they say about the teams at the top get all the luck and all the decisions, and I felt a couple of big decisions went against us today. I thought we played well. I thought we played with strength. I don't think there was a lot between the two teams. In fact, I thought that we would, at some stages, we looked decent. And I was pleased with our football, and I was pleased with our opportunities and our work rate. But then just a couple of situations in the box. One was a penalty, 100%. And when the officials look at that, they'll see that the lad, with his arms up in the air, and I don't think that's a natural position, as they say. And that would have helped us get back in the game earlier, but obviously we got into the game late. I was really pleased with the goal because we was putting in a lot of energy at that time. And unfortunately we got done with a free kick that we didn't think was a free kick either. We'll have to look at that as well. And then a good ball in, and the fellas come over at the back stick. That we've got to make sure that people don't do that to us. So we've had a chat in there. Some of them need to do a little bit more, but I can't praise him enough really for the actual way we approached and played the game today. I thought we had lots of ball, and we created a lot of opportunities. It was a great atmosphere. Very good for our fans who've seen us twice now play well and be unlucky. But we've got to be careful that that's not a tag that we get for the rest of the season. Play well, unlucky.
Understandably, you were pretty animated at half time as you were walking off. What did the referees say about why he didn't give the penalty?
They haven't got a clue why they don't give it. They know when somebody as meek and mild as me gets a bit upset. I'll be like that. And there's no words because they don't know. They can't give you that. They've made a split-second decision. It's easier not to give a penalty in front of the Plymouth fans than it is to give one. Obviously you get a bit disappointed, and what you do is you just ask him why, but the words don't come out for them to make a comprehensible reason why they didn't give it.
Doubly frustrating given how hard you worked to get back into the game.
Yeah, we did, and I still think we can take positives at the moment. We can. There's people. We're not at Plymouth's level yet as far as finances, or they've got first division players now. They've been working on that for 3 or 4 seasons. So credit to them, because I said at the start they have got a first division team. But we matched them for most of the game, if not all the game. And then it's just what happens in the 2 penalty areas that gets you the win or the defeat.
And is it particularly frustrating that both goals came from set pieces from the same player who'd already scored against you early in the season?
Well, yeah, of course it does. And he's somebody that's not only scoring against us. He's doing well, and he's a big old lump, and he's got his timing of his head is for a big fella. He's very, very good, and that's what he does. And sometimes you know what he's going to do because he does it every week. And the defenders at this level are not quite around to stop him doing that, because he does it against most defenders. So all you can do is just, we don't play him again anyway, so he'll have to, we ain't got to worry about him no more, have we?
And at the other end, your goal was a set piece as well.
Yeah, well, it was the result of a set play piece, wasn't it? We had numbers in there, and funny enough, Will had a great header towards the goal, and it ricocheting in there. I had enough numbers in there. Do you know what I mean? I must have done, because I didn't have nobody back, and we stuck it in. Holman, wasn't it? Was it Holman?
Yes.
Yeah. A bit like Billy's one the other day. So that showed a passion to put the ball in the back of the net. Because we had 3 or 4 swings at it, and ended up getting it in. And I thought 1-1 against Plymouth on the pitch would have been a good result, but we got done with a little bit of a sucker punch.
It is January, so I'm sure you're going to get questions about chance to win there. Any movement do you expect this week? In or out?
Well, I don't know about expect, but we'll try to do some business. There's still a little bit of room for business, but you know, you've got the lastminute.com ones now, haven't you? You know, last couple of weeks, and you've got to be careful. You've got to do your due diligence, because you've got to make sure that you're bringing in better than what you've already got in.
You said on Thursday that there might have been a deal done before Saturday. Is that deal still potential?
Yeah, it's still got potential. Yeah, I mean, you're relying on other clubs bringing in other people so that they can let somebody go out. They're all a bit worried because of the way the transfer system is at the minute. You know, you've got to go to the end of the season now without being able to bring someone else in. So everyone's panicking and let people out in case they haven't got enough numbers. Today we had a couple of lads that were ill. Cranston was ill. Young Pike was ill. That wasn't the reason why he missed the header in the second half right at the start. We'd liked him to put that in, but he played well other than that. And he done very well because he was ill all night as well. And so from our point of view, you know, if the only good decision the ref made was he said that the pitch was playable, which it was exactly right. But if it wasn't on, then it would have suited us as well, because we had a couple that had a bit of a bug to go with our mole.
And still no formal offers for any of your players?
No, there isn't. There hasn't been any formal offers, unless you know otherwise. Other people think they know otherwise. But no, there's been no formal offers at all.
Thank you, Gary.
No problem.
Just to, how big a goal could that be for Dan Holman? His first ever Football League goal, given what has happened to him in the last couple of weeks with one injury after another.
Well,
you said he was as low as a snake's belly.
Yeah, he was, and but at least now, yeah, any goal that goes in, your name goes in the paper. You know, it's a shame that it wasn't the equaliser, but you know, yeah, you're right. That can only help him, and he has been training a lot better, and it looks a lot freer in his mind regarding his injury. So yeah, can only help.
Have you taken a bit more time and been a bit more relaxed in bringing him back in because you've got other options?
We have. We haven't had to blood him in too early and then lose him again. You know, he's desperate to play, of course, but you know, at the moment he'd be happy coming on for 20 minutes or so, half hour, and getting a goal.
Will he play Tuesday reserve game just to get a bit more?
Yeah, he probably will. Yeah, he will. Actually, it'll be quite a strong team on Tuesday because there's a few lads like Dates, Stoz, Munsey. You know, they need Downsy. They need games, and it's good that the second team games have started coming round again to just get them match sharp.
Finally, the next 4 games, 3 of which Crewe, Newport, Notts County, are against teams that, if not below you, Crewe are. It's another 6 points because you can draw within a point.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're big games.
Is that going to define how the sort of end of the season is? The results in those?
Well,
4?
yeah. The earlier you can get results against them types of teams, the easier it becomes at the end of the season. So yeah, they become very important games now, but they're not defining just yet. You know, that comes later on in April, sort of thing. But at least I can go into the games knowing that my team's got something. It's performing, it's working hard, and you know, we've played 2 good teams in the last 2 days. A team that was 4th in the first division in Bradford, and a team that's 2nd in the 2nd division. But you know, has had a lot of work on their team and time. So and we were close to them today, and I'll argue with anyone who says that we wasn't.